Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to Is It For You, the show that'll make or break your decision to buy a game. You know, I'm a very nostalgic guy. Many times, I find myself reminiscing, and as I grow older, the more I wish life was as simple as those times. But we must keep on going strong and face what life has to give. That, however, doesn't mean that we should forget the past. We, in my point of view, should embrace it, learn from it, and I feel like World of Final Fantasy does this exact thing. World of Final Fantasy released on PS4 and PS Vita. It mixes old and new in an interesting way. I really feel that this was a love letter from the developers to the fans. With that said, let's dive into what this game accomplishes. This game's story is all over the place. In a good way, I'd say. You take control of the twins Lan and Rain. They live a peaceful life and take care of a bar. The thing is that wake up to the realization that they're all alone in this world. And not only that, Lan seems to have a strange but cute creature on top of his head. Its name is Tama. Aside from the creature, a woman named Anna Cross is also there, and she entrusts Tama to teach the twins of what's kinda going on. Turns out that these two have the ability to capture creatures known as mirages, and then use them as allies in battle. Think Pokemon. They also get the chance of venturing into Grimoire, a world that is full of monsters and wonders. Truth is, the pair doesn't really remember much of their past, and Anna Cross says that venturing into this world will permit them to remember more as they capture more mirages. With this in mind, the twins set foot into this magical world in hopes of uncovering their past. I find this game really pleasing to the eye. The designs of the characters is really nice and cute, and I believe that it really does what it is intended to. The twins have the ability to change between their normal size and a chibi one. All the characters inside Grimoire have the second size, and I really like it. The worlds that we visit as well look pretty sharp and have a lot of variations to mimic the worlds from the various Final Fantasy games. All at the same time, it does have this really pure and simplistic aesthetic that I'm fond of. World of Final Fantasy is more akin to a classic RPG. You can change between two modes of the way you play, but in the end they both lead to the same thing. I always played in the classic mode, and that's the one I've seen most people play online. Probably we went this route because we're used to old school RPGs, and this just feels right. At least I'm speaking for myself. To the left side of the screen you'll see your character's face and the enemies. This will dictate the turns of the battle. You can attack, use magics and skills at the cost of AP, use items, and prism enemies, summon champions, defend, summon mega mirages, and an important ability called Stack. Attack, defend, items, and abilities are self-explanatory, but the others not so much, so I'll explain. Summoning champions will drain your special points and will summon a hero from various Final Fantasy games such as Cloud, Tidus, Lightning, and even Sora from Kingdom Hearts. They do a powerful attack and even grant you status bonuses for a time. Mega Mirages are a special type of Mirage that constantly drains your AP but will bestow you with its power. The other important mechanic that this game introduces is stacking. In every battle, you can have up to 2 stacks composed of 3 characters each. The requirements, however, are that they must consist of an L, M, and S characters. Rain and Lan are L-sized when in their normal form, but S if chibi. The monsters you capture will also vary in size, and you must mix and match to your leisure and to find the perfect combo. I also would very well recommend this game to an RPG newbie, as I found it quite easy. Once I started listening to the tracks of the game, I knew that this was the same person behind Final Fantasy XIII, and I love it. The tracks get stuck in my head and never bored me. I don't really know how to explain it, but there are some of these musics that really attract me, and this already happened back in the day with Final Fantasy XIII. There are also some tracks that are really calm and soothing, and others like the ones from the fights that really get me pumped. In the end of the day you might be asking, is this game for me? Well, do you like a light-hearted and good story, an engaging gameplay, and a soundtrack that will hook you up? If so, this game might just be for you. Another week, another completed episode. I really hope you enjoyed, and by the way, I now have a Discord server. Come join us! Everything you need is in the description. Until next time, bye bye.